Ring up Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record, as I've been doing so since I believe the 10th of October 2023. Today is the 31st of May 2024, and I'm once again asking you to engage with me and let me know what kind of what legal framework you used to take my brother from my care and custody, as you claim now it was deprivation of liberty safeguards. That's not exactly what happened, is it? Nobody raised a concern. You yourself had made the allegations that that I was neglecting my brother after you had stolen all his money, and then instructed to come down with the police to arrest me like you did. And now 9 months later, what have you achieved? You've simply achieved removing me from the premises and exposing yourself as giving instructions to the court system and the judges in order to achieve your objectives. This is the reality of the situation: is that you have acted with villainy and tyranny and malicious intent against me, and are now hiding behind the corporate veil and refusing to engage with me and refusing to provide me with any clarity of understanding. And I've luckily managed to speak to my brother yesterday and today, and obviously he's in an extremely distressed state of mind. Is this how you promote his health and well-being? Is it you put him into an environment that's not suitable for him? He's complaining to me that he's got nobody to speak to in there, nobody's coming to visit him, he's being abused and isolated and held captive there, and he just wants to be released from that detention that you're holding him under. He's asking me, what have I done wrong? Why are they holding me like this? And I had to explain to him that they're not holding you for what you've done wrong. Is for what I've told, for what I'm asking for your rights for, and that's why they're doing this to us. You have basically you're destroying me and my brother's relationship. You're causing him unnecessary harm, alarm, and distress every single day for the last 297 days, and yet you're sitting idly by watching this. This is just pure racism and victimization of a vulnerable person. You are the ones that are abusing him as state agents. I never did anything like this to my brother, what you're doing to him. He wants to be out of there. You're lying, cheating, and manipulating in order to financially plunder and profiteer from a weak and vulnerable person such as my brother Talib, who has mental health problems, and you are now exploiting that to cover up your own systemic failures. This is completely reprehensible of yourself, and I'm ringing you up every single day reminding you that there's a daily accumulating charge of £1 million for this villainy and tyranny. So while you sit comfortably in your own armchairs at home in your ivory towers, sipping on coke and snorting coke and sipping on your cups of teas whilst we are suffering right now, you have kidnapped my brother, forced him into a care home of your choosing. He didn't choose that care home. You're now detaining him or preventing him from leaving the premises. That's a false imprisonment and detention. And now you're 9.5 months later. What did he expect was going to happen? That was going to fall apart, fall into pieces. You've removed the care home that my brother's care home, my brother's £350 million care home, because on a cost-cutting exercise to save yourself costs because of charging you £1 million a week. Now it's £7 million a week. Well done for committing more acts of villainy and tyranny against me and my brother. Now I just wonder, why are you refusing to engage with me? Why are you refusing to speak to me? Why are you refusing to provide me with the clarity of understanding that I require? Yet in the background you send me council tax liabilities. Council tax liabilities for what? You're not even providing any services. You are scamming the public, telling them that you need to raise council tax money so you can take care of the weak and the vulnerable and the elderly. But the reality is that you're using that council tax money to prop yourselves up and target and victimize the very people that you're meant to be caring for and looking after. This is completely horrendous and heinous of yourselves to be doing this to me and my brother. It's completely reprehensible. I'm asking you to speak to me. I'm asking you to engage with me. You're refusing to speak with me or engage with me, acting cowardice and pusillanimously, hiding behind the corporate veil, stating that, oh, we have our rights must be protected. What about my brother's rights? Who's told you to come and take my brother? My brother's in a completely distressed state. He's complaining to me that, look, they're not treating me well. No, he never complained to anybody while he was in my care, even though you were trying to frame me when by utilizing the services of my nefarious niece Shagufta, and more importantly my villainous brother Adalat, to try make allegations against me. My brother's not made any of these allegations. It is you that have made these, that it is you that are doing the very things that you claim that I'm doing, but then you are protected because of your privileged position. This is completely horrendous. My brother's crying to me saying that, look, get me out of here, they're holding me hostage, I wanna get out of here. You're every single day that you're depriving him of his liberties cost it out to you. And this is not the first occasion that this has happened, is it? You've done this 6 years ago, from the 3rd of August 2018 until I believe the 14th of December 2018. You had my brother in your care and custody then for, I think, I can't remember, I think 90 days or something, or 100 days. And now once again you're doing the same thing over and over again. You're holding him hostage. You're trying to manipulate the situation for your benefit, to cover up as a tick box exercise. My brother's not a tick box exercise, and neither am I a tick box exercise. We are human beings with human feelings and emotions. Everything I'm saying today, you can be verified by the care staff that was there today, that clearly showed that my brother was complaining to me, saying the fact that he wants to get out of there. You're holding him hostage for nothing. You shouldn't be. You explain to me why you feel that you can do this and get away with it, that you can lie, cheat, and manipulate. You can't just use quaint phraseology saying the fact that you're doing it for adult safeguarding, or the safeguarding issues. There's always been safeguarding issues, and those safeguarding issues are more directed at yourself than anybody else. You are torturing my brother, you know it and I know it, and there'll be consequences to yourself. And this is one of the reasons that every single day I'm leaving you a message with you refusing to engage with me. And why is that? Why are you refusing to engage with me now that you've kidnapped my brother in this manner? You have no right to take my brother in the manner that you have done so. This is completely horrendous what you're doing. You tried to remove me as the nearest relative 6 years ago and failed to do so, and now all of a sudden you're not telling me who his nearest relative is, who his next of kin is. This is just completely ridiculous, hiding behind the corporate veil whilst my brother's been tortured to death, and then utilizing and commissioning the services of the West Yorkshire Police, commissioning the services of the courts and tribunal services, and more importantly privately commissioning out the services of the judges.
Maximum allowed time for recording a
Leave it
message.
there.
If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up,
Hang up. Yeah, hang up.